ironically, the cuts are only in defense and non-defense discretionary spending, which is about 1/3 of the budget.
Yeah.
Everything else is off the table. So, here again, ironically, those two areas of the budget are showing the least growth.
Right, right.
The non-defense discretionary, which is what you and I think of, most people think of as the federal government, is, you know, national parks and the air traffic controllers.
Well, and 1/3 of those dollars come to states to support public safety and
Head Start and all of
Right.
that kind of stuff. That part of the budget, as a percentage of gross domestic product, as a percentage of GDP, is at the lowest level in 50 years.
right, yeah.
So that part anyway is demonstrably
There's
not
a lot
out
fat
of
there.
control.
Right.
And the defense is also at a relatively low level in terms of a percentage of GDP. Now that doesn't mean that there aren't cuts that can be made in
Sure.
those areas,
Sure.
and there are lots of candidates. But to target the whole thing, when in reality, if you look at the long-term budget projections, what's driving the federal deficit in the long term is health costs through Medicare and Medicaid and federal employees and general health costs.
Which is related to the fact that healthcare costs are going through
For
the roof
everybody.
for everybody.
Yeah,
Right.
it's in other words, it's not to try to solve it by, you know, having seniors pay more of the cost or something like that isn't going to deal with the underlying problem, which we
Right.
have to deal with as a society, of just escalating costs. Now, there is a little glimmer of good news. In the last couple of years, healthcare inflation has significantly slowed. Nobody knows exactly why,
Right.
but that's a little bit of hope. But this sequester thing is just nuts.